another day, obviously. So I'm about to rip out some more things and plant some more things. So, okay. So the first two things I'm gonna plant today are from my best friend Moni. She gave me 2 watermelon. I don't know what kind. Watermelon. 2 watermelons. I'm assuming these are the big ones. These are the big dudes. And I'm gonna put them in this potager. And we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, so in order to make room, and because they need a lot of sun, like these beds here, like these beds behind me are pretty empty, right? They get a lot of shade. Watermelons need sun. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me back it up. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Okay. Those cauliflower are coming out. I know, and I'm sad about it. I know, I'm sad about it. But they're not gonna do anything. They have cute little cauliflower little things in there, but that's already turning like yellow, and then it'll turn brown, and then it'll be no good. And so I'm just gonna take it out now. I'm trying to be an adult here. I still haven't cut back zinnias or peppers because I'm not that adult, but I will rip out like full zinnia plants. And I'm taking out this cauliflower right now. We're gonna plant some watermelon. Okay. Makes it real sad. Look at that. But it's already starting to turn. It's like, it's rotting, so. Anyway, this was fun. Next time I'm gonna start them earlier. I may start some seeds, August? Probably August indoors, and then plant them out for fall. We'll see. So let me get those planted, and I've got a lot of oak trees to pull out. These squirrels have been busy. There's so many oak trees in this bed. All right, let me get these planted. Find my trowel. Okay. Pulled out some oak trees. Oh, and I got some jewels of opar with that. Yes, the side of jewels of opar. Guarantee you those will still live, even though I'm just chucking them back in the bed. All right, anyway, okay, so I have lots of goodies still left over here. There are some things that I'm gonna put in pots. So I think next I will pot up the things that need to go in pots and get those watered in really good. One of the things that I want to put in a pot for right now is this pomegranate. It's from my friend Momo. Okay. I'm not sure what kind of pomegranate this is. I'm not sure if it's a dwarf, if it's a full size, like giant shrub. I don't know. So I'm going to start it off in a pot. I also have this, which seems to be suffering. I can't tell if that's hard water or if that's powdery mildew. I mean, it kind of looks like powdery mildew, doesn't it? I might hit that with a little bit of copper fungicide. Anyway, this is a bay leaf, bay laurel. The pomegranate, I'm only going to put in a pot because I'm not sure how big it's going to get. And I really don't want to plant it in the potager in case it's a big old monster. But the bay laurel I'm putting in a pot because I'm not sure how cold or hardy it is. And it may have to go in the garage in the winter. So, long story. Really long stories. Oh, and what else for pots? This, oh, did I tell you, the bay laurel is not from my friend Momo. This is from Antique Rose Emporium. And then I got some creeping lemon thyme at the Antique Rose Emporium, and have a really fun pot that I want to put that in. It's one of those pots that looks like it's laying on its side, and then the thyme can just kind of creep out. I think that'll be so cute. Anyway, this plant in a bag is from my boss. So she pulled this out of a pot that she had from last year. She thought the plant was dead, but when she pulled it out, there was green at the bottom. So she gave it to me. This is a white flowering Mandevilla. And this is the old frame. This is the old vine from last year. But you can see there's a metal circle and a stick. So this just gets trained up here and then around. So it kind of looks like a crown of thorns, doesn't it? Anything else going in a pot? Okay, so I just found something really cool and exciting. My purple beauty pepper, look down here. What is that? That's a purple beauty pepper, and it is. It really is. Yeah, I think it's probably ready. It's very small, but I think that's as big as it's gonna get because this plant's still kind of small. It's a little bitty plant, so I think I'm gonna pick it. And maybe I'll leave it a day or two. And it feels. I didn't have a choice. It just came off. It just came off, so it was ready. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Okay. So this is the pot I'm gonna use for the lemon thyme. See, it's flat on the bottom, so you can lay it like this, or you can also stand it upright. It's got holes, so it'll drain either way. So I think I'm gonna have this leaning with the lemon thyme kind of trailing out of it. I'm just gonna add a little Medina has to grow for lawns. Since this is thyme, it's we're just growing it for the foliage, not for flowers. Foliage. So high in nitrogen. More that in there. It's not too terribly root bound, but the roots did reach the bottom, so this was fairly newly planted in the last couple months. But it smells so good. How cute is that? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, oh, I think I turned it the wrong way. Hold on. I want it to spill this way. I'm gonna set it in here. I'm not sure if that's where I want that. I don't think it's gonna get enough sun. Let me try some places. Maybe. I kind of like that too. Maybe. Let me try one more thing. Yep. That looks all right too. So temporarily it's gonna stay right there. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, next I'm gonna do the pomegranate. You know what, I think I'm gonna put the pomegranate in the pot with the dead fig. Like I'm gonna take the dead fig out first. This pot here is getting a bay laurel. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna read you a little story about the bay laurel. Evergreen shrub or small tree, often grown as a tender perennial, aromatic foliage, cream flowers, dark berries. Uses: leaves are used fresh or dried in soups, stews, meat dishes, and French cooking. Size: grows 5 feet tall in pot culture. Assuming they mean plant pot, not pot culture. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Placement: best in container. Move indoors during winter in zones 7 or colder. Oh, so I could leave this outside. Okay, exposure: full sun to part sun. Plant in well-drained soil. Okay, that's the end. Roots are not bad, but see, the soil's very loose around it. So these were potted up not long ago. Okay, anyway, they look all right. I think I'm gonna put it by the pink senorita. Zinnias, maybe. Next is the plant in a bag, the white Mandevilla. So I'm gonna put it in this other blue pot here. Okay, all done. Okay, next I'm going to pull out this dead fig on this giant Jewels of Opar that's about to flower. which I may plant it in the circle bed. It's a big one. Has a taproot. That's why. Anyway, look at that. So the top of this is going to get some really pretty flowers that look like little beaded jewels, little jewel beads. That's why it's called Jewels of Opar. So I'll just plant that in the circle bed. Like this was my Celeste fig. It's you can't hardly read the tag anymore, but that looks like a C. So I think this is my Celeste. So that means the one that's still alive is the brown turkey. FYI, for me for later in case I forget. It's documented. Like those roots look nice. Okay. Just going back with the citrus. Okay, so we're almost done planting out the new plants. Almost. The next two are some lamb's ear from my bestie Moni Moni, and they will suppress weeds as they get bigger and fill in. And plus that silvery foliage with my yellow roses I think will look a little bit magical. So let me plant those real quick and then I think I'm done. I'm done. So next time you see me, it'll be a different day. Hello, another day. I've got some holy basil that's been in my office since March 30th. Not getting very big at all. So I'm gonna plant this in the potager. And hopefully nothing is gonna like eat it or ruin it, because I have some basil that I planted the other day right over here by the peppers, and those suckers are gone. Like they melted or they've disappeared. I mean, do I have to get the game camera posted out here to see what is going on at night? Anyway, holy basil right at the edge of the tea garden here. Okay, so next I have a salvia. This I got at the Antique Rose Emporium. Also, all the blooms are gone now because it's been like forever since I was at the Antique Rose Emporium, like a week or so. The blooms were really pretty, like a creamy, like antique white. The name of the salvia is Mirage Cream. So I put this in the circle bed. Ginger from my bestie Moni Momo. From what I know about ginger, I'm thinking it needs a more shaded location. So I'm thinking over here, like by Brenda, because Brenda's in quite a bit of shade most of the day. So let's go do that. The main reason I'm out here today is because it just stopped raining. We had rain like all night and, you know, early in the morning. We probably got a good 9 hours of rain, which we needed it because we were in a drought. And it's we have like 80-90% chance of rain, I think like Tuesday and Wednesday. So when we're gonna have some rainy days like this, to me it's the perfect time to drop some seeds. I'm gonna get some more seeds in the ground. That way I know they're gonna get a good soaking, they're gonna get some good rainwater, and have better chance of germination, since right now I'm having to hand water everything until I can get some new timers for my drip irrigation. But since it's gonna be wet and humid and moist for a few days, I'll just direct sow some of that red amaranth, and I think this is the perfect time to do it. Maybe even some more basil. All of those little tiny seeds that usually I kept under a humidity dome to germinate, I mean, now's the perfect time just to do that outside. And I will probably direct sow some peppers. My Jimmy Nardellos that I planted the other day, which may be at the beginning of this video, depending on how I edit, those are gone, dead. Just, I don't know what's happening. So just to wrap up part 2 of these potager days, I'm gonna plant some seeds. You might see other things, I'm not sure, but I'm definitely planting some seeds. So while I was walking around the outside of the potager to find places to put seeds, I noticed that 2 of my super sweet 100s are ready. Aren't those pretty? Very pretty. And my blue cream berries are ready. and I already ate one and it's delicious. I'm gonna save this other one for my husband. Isn't that pretty? Love it. But let me go ahead and pick these two. Look at that. So fun. I can't believe I've already eaten my first tomato of 2022. I love it. Also, these Chinese yard-long noodle beans. I just filmed them yesterday and they were about half the length of this. So these are growing fast, like super fast. It's crazy. All right, I was cutting leaves off of this squash and man, that toad scared me. He's a big one. I had cut that leaf stem right above his head there and I saw his eyeballs. I'm like, oh crap, what is that? It's a frog. He's fine. He needs to eat some more of these leaf-footed bug nymphs though. Dude, I need you to do your job. Okay. So I just did a lot of stuff and nothing was recording. Anyway, I planted some of this red spike amaranth. And I saw an ant running away with one of the seeds and it was kind of cute. And that's when I realized I wasn't filming. I also planted some Jimmy Nardello seeds because those pepper plants disappeared. Anyway, I was looking to see if I could see that ant. If I can see him, I'll film him, but... Oh, here he is. Can you see? He's just running away with one of my amaranth seeds. Oh, let him have it. That's fine. That's fine. Let him have it. Which means I'm going to plant a few more, just in case that happens again. There's a lot of ants over here. Some pink rose mallow from Rochelle, Brampton Gardener. I think I'm going to put that next to the red spike amaranth. I think that'll look pretty with my peppers and basil kind of mixed in with that. Oh, all the seeds fell out the bottom, like almost all of them. Rochelle. Okay, so rose mallow is just going to be all over this area. Really, he's going to mow over here right now. Man. Sweet banana peppers. Husband's still mowing. And I'm gonna plant some more of these Royal Burgundy garden beans and the wax bean, Cherokee wax bush bean. Some of these in here that's in front of the corn, some of them died, I don't know why. So I'm pulling out the dead ones and I'm just gonna fill in the rest of the blank space with each bean. Okay, so I'm on the outside of the potager, and I noticed that my Sierra Gold cantaloupe, that tag right there, no seeds ever came up, and it's been, what, 3-4 weeks now? So I do have my seed packet out here with me, and I'm just gonna reseed everything that's left in that packet. What I'm noticing is these cheaper flower seeds that I got, these 20-cent seeds, the germination is not really good, so I wonder if they're old. I mean, it is packed for, to sell by 12/22, but I'm not getting the germination, so I'm just gonna plant the whole rest of this in there. Okay. Finally ready to plant cucumbers. It's only been all afternoon. I've been dealing with that damn vine borer. Okay, let's plant some cucumbers. Straight 8 cucumber. So what I'm doing is I'm staking up all of the squashes that are left so that they're tall. If you can see that. I've just staked it up here. You can see the little baby squash there. This way I can keep a better eye on what's going on down here. I know if I bury the stems will make roots, and that will help feed the plant better, but with them crawling along the ground, it's hard for me to see what's going on down there. So I'm gonna lift them up. I'm gonna spray them down real good with the BT and the Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew. cutting off all the nasty leaves. I am smothering any critters that I can find, picking out maggots as I find them. And hopefully I can save some of these. If not, I'll just start over. It's still, I mean, we're almost to June, but we're not quite to June yet. I still have time. It's still a long season for us, so. But I do need to stop this video at some point. It's been days and days. So this will be the end of part 2. And there will definitely be a part 3 because there's still some more editing and cleanup that I want to do before we go back to just regular weekly walk-arounds. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.